Logan, confident in his abilities, thinks to himself, with this strike, victory will be mine. As he launches his attack, Kevin manages to block it. But to Kevin's surprise, Logan immediately follows up with a shield bash, catching him off guard and pushing him back. Seeing an opening, Logan releases his aura to its maximum. Witnessing this, Kevin clenches his jaw and thinks, the sword that represents Lord Roman is neither Chris nor Fernando, it must be me. With a determined smirk, Kevin unleashes his own aura to the fullest. That's why, he thinks, I'll defeat Logan and make the world acknowledge my existence. On the other side, Logan is stunned to see Kevin smiling so confidently. Displeased, he mutters, let's see if you're still so relaxed after this, and charges forward. The two clash with full force, head-on. Logan is shocked again. Kevin not only blocks his strike, but immediately counters. With confidence, Kevin says, try blocking this, and delivers a powerful blow infused with his aura. Without giving Logan time to breathe, Kevin launches a flurry of strikes. As Logan defends with his shield, he starts to feel overwhelmed. He fights like we're on a real battlefield. Logan thinks. Seeing the intensity of Kevin's aura, he wonders, is he even human? Is Kevin a demon? As Logan begins to lose ground, Kevin spots an opening and executes a final, decisive strike. When the dust settles, Logan lies defeated on the ground. I admit it, Logan says. I've lost. The entire audience is stunned. Kevin, an underdog, has just defeated Logan, a top-ranked fighter from Valhalla. Kevin exhales deeply, then suddenly shouts, Chris. Chris looks over, surprised. What is it? With unwavering confidence, Kevin calls out, if you lose, I'll fight your opponent in your place. Chris's eyes widen. He's stunned by Kevin's audacity. He has become overconfident, Chris thinks. Frustrated, Chris clenches his fists. They say Kevin and I are rivals. That really hurts my pride. He recalls his roots as an aura swordsman, and how Kevin, once just a farmer, now stands as his equal. Chris releases his aura. The second strongest in Dimitry is me, and I'll prove it. Without hesitation, Chris charges at Ares, closing the distance in an instant. Ares watches closely, noting he's fusing aura bursts with flash steps, an advanced technique. Chris swings his sword, but Ares dodges it effortlessly. Regaining his footing, Ares counters with his own dash, appearing right in front of Chris before he can react. Shocked, Chris can hardly believe Ares matched his speed. Ares strikes, and Chris narrowly dodges, raising his sword to block just in time. The two begin trading blows, their swords clashing in a series of rapid, fluid exchanges. Aside from Lord Roman, Chris thinks, I've never seen swordsmanship like this. Ares' reputation as a genius isn't exaggerated at all. Then Ares speaks. I've seen enough of your skill. Let's end this duel here. Chris is taken aback by the declaration, but before he can respond, a commanding voice echoes through the training ground. Stop. That's enough, Roman says, walking onto the field. The test ends here. Ares turns, eyes lighting up. Lord Roman. Roman examines Ares carefully. So this is the infamous Ares, he thinks. He doesn't follow the traditional path of an aura swordsman. He's created something entirely new. Ares bows slightly. It's an honor to meet you, Roman Dimitry. I know this may be rude, especially since it's our first meeting, but would you honor me with a lesson? His eyes glint with excitement. I'm already warmed up. It is then revealed that the sword demon was one of the 4 heavenly kings who followed Baek Joong-Hyuk and lived an exceptionally unique life. Each time Baek Joong-Hyuk encountered a new martial art, he would integrate it with his own, carving out a new path, a sword style that created something from nothing. Roman reflects that Ares resembles the sword demon quite a bit. He thinks that if Ares had further developed his technique to forge a unique direction, his current self would be far more complete. Roman turns to Ares and states, I don't like people who don't know their place. But if you wish to challenge me, I'll gladly accept. However, he warns Ares that if he proceeds, he will be disqualified from the 3rd test. Roman then asks, so, do you still wish to challenge me? Shocked, Ares hesitates. Does this mean even the greatest genius on the continent becomes irrelevant if they break the rules? He wonders. Without Roman even drawing his sword, Ares can feel the overwhelming killing intent. He realizes that the rumors about Roman Dimitry were not exaggerated. Bowing his head, Ares responds, I don't wish to be disqualified from the third test. I apologize for acting out of turn. Roman smiles at his humility. The scene shifts to a few days later. The third test has concluded, and about 600 applicants have passed. They all gather at the designated location for the fourth test. Murmurs spread among them. Everyone is wondering what the fourth test will entail. They're certain it won't be easy. Roman steps forward and congratulates everyone on passing the third test, stating that each participant has proven their capabilities. He then declares the beginning of the fourth test. Roman continues, Among you are spies sent from foreign nations. I'm giving you exactly 10 minutes. If you come forward and confess within that time, you will be spared. I swear this on the honor of Dimitry. The crowd erupts in shock. Roman raises his voice again. But if you do not come forward, I will personally deal with you here and now. One participant begins to panic internally, wondering if he's already been exposed. Roman is known as the devil of the battlefield, and he doesn't take prisoners, the man thinks in fear. At that moment, another participant steps forward. Is it true you'll spare the spies? He asks. Yes, Roman replies. I participated in this trial on behalf of the Valhalla Empire, the man confesses. Roman nods. Wise decision, Deshane, he says, calling the man by name. Deshane is stunned. Roman already knew who he was. I will keep my word, Roman assures him. Deshane thanks him, and seeing this, a few other participants also step forward and admit they are spies. Chris, watching, is stunned. So many spies infiltrated Dimitry? He thinks. Roman descends from the stage and says, This is your last chance. 1 minute remains. The participant from earlier, whose family is being held hostage, trembles. I can't reveal myself, so this is how I'll die, he thinks in despair. After 10 minutes pass, Roman announces, the fourth test is over. Everyone is surprised again. Roman continues, Those who confessed have been excluded. All others have passed. I know there are still spies among you, but I won't strike you down now, because you haven't harmed Dimitry yet. He pauses before declaring, From this moment on, you have a choice. Forget your past and follow me, or betray Dimitry. You are now my people. The scene transitions to Roman's office, where Chris questions him. Why did you spare the spies? I don't understand your judgment. Roman responds, Even if I had a powerful intelligence network, it would still be impossible to identify every hidden spy. Could you control all intelligence across the empire, Chris? Chris shakes his head. No, I couldn't. Looking out the window, Roman continues. Instead of absolute control, I'll show them the way of Roman Dimitry. If you were a Kronos spy and had met me personally, could you still betray me? Chris answers confidently. If it were me, I would never betray you, Lord Roman. Shall we prepare for the next stage? The scene then shifts to a cliffside where Alexander stands. He readies a spell and unleashes it on a distant mountain, obliterating it with a single strike. With a smug grin, Alexander says, Let's see if Roman can withstand my magic. Alexander thinks to himself that his spies have successfully infiltrated Dimitry. Soon, they'll uncover Roman's martial arts secrets. As the originator of Aura, Alexander plans to dissect Roman's skills and expose their inferiority, proving that the path of magic is superior. At that moment, one of Alexander's subordinates enters and hands him a letter. A message has arrived from Dimitry, he announces. Alexander is surprised to see it's an invitation to a swordsmanship exhibition. Frustrated, he narrows his eyes. Roman is hosting a swordsmanship exhibition, he mutters. What is he plotting now?